cause friction for a team as players jostle for shots, minutes, and money. Some roster moves seem necessary, but with all of their assets, the Celtics also had some room.
You knew some decisions were coming, DA. They're still effective. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Booker and Bridges are the wings. And it's Paul in at the point. And for the Celtics, Walker and Smart the guards. Brown the small forward with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. What great athleticism with both these teams. I mean, every move is so graceful, so skilled. I mean, majestic.
It is, Kevin. There's an explosiveness. There's this speed that is absolutely incredible to watch. Every possession up and down the floor could have the potential highlight reel.
And the 3 ball is good.
This is what we call a legitimate stretch forward. Saric showing off his range.
Walker the pass to Thompson. Back to Walker. From deep. Rebound by the Suns. Inside. The shot by Saric, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Smart against Paul. Back to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ayton, and he banks in the layup.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
And Walker kicks to Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Ayton.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And you look at Jalen Brown, the 3rd pick back in 2016. Doris, tantalizing strength and athleticism.
Well, the absolute definition of a perfect basketball body. Excellent first step. For him, it's all about aggressiveness. Bringing those tools to bear in terms of your basketball skill.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And for Jalen Brown, part of the challenge last season, especially with the return of Gordon Hayward, was meeting the high expectations, Greg, in a reduced role.
Competition for minutes, and then early on, he struggled. We all see the potential, but it's really about seizing the moment every time you're on the court.
Outside Tatum. Outside Walker. No good on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Saric passes to Paul. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Rubbing on the back end of what has been, Greg, an incredible career for Chris Paul. Perhaps no longer the undisputed best point guard in the game, but still a top talent.
And Chris Paul might not be the best point guard, but any team would be happy to have him. His efficiency and playmaking aren't going away anytime soon. And even though he's never been an overly athletic player, that aspect of his game still is strong as ever.
Tatum dishes to Thompson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
What you love about Tristan Thompson, he never lets up off the offensive glass. He is thirsty for offensive boards.
For Boston, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for 8. So he gets them both. And the rebound rate steadily climbing for Tristan Thompson, Doris, in recent seasons.
Yeah, so much so, Kevin, that he set a career high back in 2018-19. You think about over the last 4 years, he has averaged more rebounds than points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Tatum against Bridges. Tatum's shot is off.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Saric passes to Booker. Back to Saric. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Saric has got 5 now.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Walker looking for an opening. Jacks up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And this is where Walker thrives, an assertive long-distance shooter.
Paul dishes to Kaminsky. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Bridges misses. Celtics trail by 7. Outside, Walker dishes to Smart. This one for 3, and again Boston with the triple.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
Saric outside. Pass to Bridges. Pass to Paul. Fires the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
2 shots.
Kemba Walker picks one up.
And the future Hall of Famer continues to get it done. Paul is a special point guard who just wants to win.
That free throw missing.
And the Celtics last season mourning the passing of the great John Havlicek.
You know, Greg, he spent his entire career with the Celtics. He won 8 titles along the way. He was known as one of the great competitors and a class individual. His legacy undoubtedly will live on.
And one thing that's been plaguing the Suns for years, undisciplined play.
Greg, I think that shows up most typically in your bottom of the league in turnovers and personal fouls, both categories 7 years running. When you're at a competitive disadvantage in terms of talent and experience, you can't afford to make those mistakes.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Saric looking around. Kicks to Bridges. Lets it go with the 3. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Wanamaker the pass to Thompson. Tatum against Saric. Now here's Tatum. Not a lot of room. Doesn't go that time. And they double up Paul. Here's Saric. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And it's 7 points for Dario Saric.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Tatum. And again, it's Boston converting.
This is right in Tatum's wheelhouse. That mid-range is his comfort zone.
And he lobs it up.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so Wanamaker will bring it up for Boston. 8-point game. Tatum finds Thompson. Now the pass to Wanamaker. Here's Tatum. 5 on the clock. Thompson outside. Here's Wanamaker. Misses the 3.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Paul kicks to Booker. Saric against Tatum. Got a piece of it. Saric passes to Paul. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. The second effort, and Kaminsky lays it up and in. And now it's a 10-point Suns lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Smart passes to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Trying to get open is Thompson. Tatum's shot is off.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Saric dishes to Kaminsky. Doris, the game is shifting towards skill and finesse, but there are those players who thrive in this league who are like bulldozers and force the issue inside.
Well, a guy like Blake Griffin, who is such a physically gifted basketball player, enters the league as one of the great dunkers, but has now added a three-point shot, still can play bully ball. But for me, the most ferocious at-the-rim scorer and the guy who's probably most underrated aspect is his strength is the Greek freak. Giannis Antetokounmpo at the rim. Good luck and good night.
I don't know how you do it, right? I mean, how do you defend that?
Impossible.
Indeed. The free throw drops for Kaminsky.
And Kevin, last season there were a couple of glaring deficiencies for the Celtics. I thought they had a problem with shot selection. Too often I thought they settled for pull-up jumpers. They did not exploit their length to get into the paint, nor did they exploit their ability to get to the free throw line. And ultimately that really cost them.
That one is no good. Celtics trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And with the Celtics last season, Doris, one of the league's lowest rate of free throws attempted and bottom 7 in offensive rebounding.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They had a couple of players coming off of surgeries, knee troubles. Sometimes that can make you hesitant to mix it up on the interior. But, boy, if you want to win, you've got to get to the free throw line and you've got to get to the offensive glass.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Wanamaker the pass to Tatum. Fournier with the ball, now guarded by Booker. Saric against Fournier. Over Saric. Fournier's shot is off. Suns leading by 11. Booker outside. From 12 feet out, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Wanamaker the pass to Thompson. Back to Wanamaker. The tray. Rebounded by Kaminsky. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Saric. The second chance effort. Rebound, Boston. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
We know we're talking about a skilled scorer in these open floor situations. Jason Tatum knows where to be.
Booker against Fournier. No good from Booker.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Tatum's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Saric dishes to Paul. Lobbed up there for Booker and stolen by Fournier. And then Brown with the dunk.
Well, you think about Evan Fournier making himself more and more of a factor on the defensive end of the floor as his career has progressed. Really good job anticipating that steal.
Here's Booker, and he uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got 6.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Here's Wanamaker, defended by Paul. Pass to Tatum. Doubled by Bridges. Fournier in the corner. Boston needs to get off a shot. Got a piece of it. Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. And yes, it's good. He's got 8.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
No doubt, Greg. On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Outside Tatum. Over Kaminsky. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. The feed now to Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Evan Fournier.
Well, Devin Booker has proven to be a capable shooter from every spot on the floor, including the free throw line. This guy has become a must-watch.
And the first one drops.
Well, there are very few scorers in the NBA who are as explosive as Devin Booker. Boy, when this guy finds his rhythm, he can take over a game from just about any part of the floor, and there's nothing the defense can do about it.
And the Suns making a change here. Crowder's checked in. Both free throws good from Booker. Doris, I still think back to that game where Booker put up 70 points. I mean, wow, unbelievable.
Yeah, when Devin Booker starts to cook, he can get as hot as any player in the league. The one thing you want from Devin is consistency on both ends of the floor from game to game. That's how you go from good to great.
And Thompson throws it down.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
Fournier against Booker. Passes it to Kaminsky. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. To the inside, Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Thompson, great pass to set up the lay-in. Thompson's got 9.
Yeah, Thompson just so focused. Even with the defense in his face, he still has the poise to be able to knock down shots.
Paul is doubled. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Crowder. Fades. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The kick out to Tatum. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Suns lead by 10. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Chris Paul, an elite defensive player, a student of the game for sure, talks about his knack for making a lot of steals, forcing turnovers.
The steals thing is just something that I've always had a knack for doing, and just I think it's because I watch so much basketball.
Well, you hear about the importance of watching film, Greg. It reveals itself in many ways.
And learning guys' habits, what they like to do, gives him a knack for when to go after steals without hurting his team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there, and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Fournier out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Well, one of the bigger names in free agency this past summer was Kemba Walker. A lot of teams, Greg, looking at him.
And rightfully so, Kevin. With Kemba, a point guard who is in his prime, he's an impact player who can hit big shots and is one of the more underrated stars in our league.
That's good from Walker. Doris, you graduated as your college's all-time assist leader. Talk about some of the key traits of a great playmaker.
I think historically speaking, when we think about great lead guards, Kevin, we talk about unselfishness, vision, patience. Who are the players that make their teammates better? Probably the one underrated aspect of a point guard to me, Kevin, is communication. Are you constantly looking for opportunities to communicate to your teammates, make them feel good about themselves, give them confidence? That, to me, is probably the most underrated aspect of it.
And Doris, when you played, you took such great pride in each and every one of those things.
I did. I love trying to make my teammates better. It feels great to make somebody feel good.
Here's Kaminsky. Here's Ayton. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter. And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. They trail by 11. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Booker against Fournier. A nice shot by Booker.
What tremendous instincts as a scorer for Devin Booker. Get in that mid-range game, sir.
Walker finds Fournier. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Ayton. Boston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
And you know, there's an unpredictability about what Evan Fournier does that keeps defenders guessing. This guy is outstanding at using that to his advantage.
Check Diallo. He's checked in for Phoenix. And the second free throw, good.
And what I don't understand about the Suns, they had Ayton last year, and Doris somehow go from middle of the pack to last in the league in rebound.
And I think that's why we talk about the value of rebounding as a team, right? I think gone are the days when you can have just 1 or 2 guys working the glass. In the Suns' case, obviously, that really decreased their number of possessions.
Here's Walker. The kick out to Tatum. To the middle. It's tipped. Crowder with the steal. Booker up top, guarded by Walker. Booker the pass to Paul. Can't hit from in close. Celtics trail by 12. The pass to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Booker looking around. Williams with the block. Outside Fournier. Poked away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Williams passes to Brown. Releases. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Kaminsky's got his 6th rebound on the night. In the corner, Crowder with it. Booker at the elbow. Paul right side. Releases from 15.
You got it. Come on.
Diallo the pass to Kaminsky. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Boston.
And when you think about Brad Stevens, he has one thing he cites quite often. The quote is, toughness is being able to physically and emotionally perform your task through any condition. And boy, when you think about his teams, they have embodied that for most of his tenure.
And here are the Suns now. Phoenix leading by 12.
Who's got Booker?
On the wing, Booker, guarded by Smart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Doris, the Celtics seem like they lost a bit of that resiliency and some of that composure last season. How do you think they get that back?
I think, Kevin, it has to begin with their leaders. Those are the players you expect to set the tone with toughness and togetherness.
Both free throws good from Booker.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Williams kicks to Smart. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
What I love about Marcus Smart is every single trip up the floor, this guy is going to be in your grill, and it cannot be a pleasant experience to have this man guarding you.
And that defensive pressure of Smart will wear you down, Doris, over the course of a game.
Kevin, it takes its toll because his combination of athleticism, strength, and motor makes him an absolute monster on the defensive end.
Suns leading by 12. Now Paul, 8 points for him. Chalk up 2 there. Diallo's got his first points of the night.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
And here's Tatum for 3. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. It's a 14-point game. Elbow shot is on the way. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Paul with the steal. Outside Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's 5 assists in the game. To the inside. Count the bucket coming up, a perfectly placed assist. Tatum's got 11.
Well, Jason Tatum has the kind of size and length to be effective near the cup. Really good job staying in attack mode.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Celtics trail by 18. They double team Walker. Tatum on the wing. Back to Walker. It's Fournier on the wing. Clock at 6. And stolen by Booker.
Hey, y'all, watch DB.
Stolen by Smart. Dishes to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Kaminsky dishes to Booker. Good work defensively by Smart.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And taken away by Paul. Fast break, here we go. And the dunk by Booker.
And it's no secret that Paul is an energetic defender, constantly swiping at the ball and ripping away steals.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. It's good.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 8. They double-team Walker. Here's Smart. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Crowder. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Fournier. And they're on the break. Here's Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And that's 13 points for Jason Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Hall finds Johnson. Now here's Booker. Second chance shot. Diallo, no good. Celtics trail by 16. Fournier in the corner. Crowder with the steal. Walker against Paul. On the wing, Booker. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. The Celtics have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Inside. Tatum's shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Diallo with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Paul. They get it back.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Tatum passes to Walker. Fournier gets a wide open look. Boston again missing. Suns leading by 16. To the paint. Here's Booker. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And Walker kicks to Fournier. Over Johnson. Fournier's shot is off. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Booker finds Crowder. And here is Paul. Diallo the pass to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot goes down. Celtics trail by 20. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Smart. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Smart's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Outside, Crowder. There's 1:40 left in the first half of basketball. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Smart kicks to Walker. Outside, Tatum. Fournier in the corner. And the 3 off target. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. And Tatum pulls it down.
pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Paul passes to Crowder. 43 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. For three, Booker, and Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 16. Left side, Smart. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
The first free throw is good.
Boy, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Thompson, he's checked in for Robert Williams. And Jalen Brown subbed in for Evan Fournier. Saric is checked in for the Suns. Raul Neto comes in for Paul. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Saric against Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Saric. He's guarded closely. Great D that time from Tatum. From deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Out in front of the half is Phoenix. They lead by 14. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection. They pounded the ball inside, and the entry feeds were on time and on the money. It was a clinic to watch. The second half is going to be no contest if they keep getting shots 8 feet and in.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding. Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys dribble between their legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey, box out 101. Maintain position 101. Learn how to play basketball 101. Things like that, Ernie.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Bridges and Saric make up the forwards. Chris Paul is out there with Devin Booker, and it's Diallo in at the center, locking down the middle. They double-team Walker, Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker, and you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Diallo kicks to Saric. Over Tatum. And too long on the shot. Celtics trail by 12. There's the lob to Brown. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Boy, you get a real glimpse of the explosiveness of Jalen Brown. What a big-time finish.
Walker against Paul. Left side, Saric. Paul against Walker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Boy, that makes them 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Suns leading by 10. Paul passes to Šarić. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 9 assists now tonight.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Pass to Tatum. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. That's a 2 from Paul. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Paul's got 14 points for the game. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Smart passes to Thompson. Back to Smart. Yep, that one goes in there.
You know, this is in part what makes Marcus Smart very dangerous, right? He can slice into the defense. He's got that remarkable speed to get where he wants.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Diallo finds Paul. Some solid defense from Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics, trailing by 13. Walker dishes to Brown. Bridges against Smart. He feeds it to Thompson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
We've seen this explosion of Canadian players in the NBA. And really, Tristan Thompson led that way. The 4th pick back in 2011, Thompson was, at that point, the highest drafted Canadian in NBA history.
DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Diallo. Thompson no good on the free throw. And Thompson may have led the way for Canadians, but as far as where the league is going, Greg, he's a throwback player.
I mean, a rebounder and rim runner. His game is built on toughness and hustle.
They double him with Ayton. It's stolen by Šarić. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Bridges, and the layup's good off the glass. Bridges has got his 2nd bucket of the night. Celtics trail by 13. Smart passes to Tatum. He dishes it to Walker. That shot is off, so Phoenix will take it the other way. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
The vision, the timelessness of Chris Paul's game. For many years, he's made everyone around him better.
And Walker kicks to Brown. Rebound by the Suns.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the shot goes in.
This guy is an efficient scorer. Dario Šarić knows his strengths on the offensive end and can capitalize.
And it's Walker penetrating. Good work defensively by Paul.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Down low, here's Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 5 assists in the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Shot to stop the run. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, what a mid-air adjustment. You know, he had to alter his release point, but didn't let it throw off the shot.
Passes it to Bridges. Ball against Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Paul finds Šarić. And slam dunk by Šarić.
Wow, Dario Šarić gets himself perfectly positioned, and that's an easy dunk.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
I think the player most closely identified with the Phoenix Suns the last 3 years, obviously Devin Booker. You know, here's a guy who averaged well over 20 points. He can beat you with the pass as well. He's the piece that gives this team great hope for the future.
Celtics making a switch here. To the inside.
You got him. Jalen.
Green, the pass to Walker.
Screen.
Here's Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And that's 15 points for Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, there are several ways that Thompson can be a factor on the offensive end, and he is still adding to that arsenal.
The shot's good from Paul.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Walker against Paul. Shot's good by Green.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Suns leading by 17. Paul is doubled. Pass to Sharich. There's the pass to Bridges. Sharich trying to break free. And there's Bridges on the assist by Paul. 9 points for Mikal Bridges.
Who's got Walker?
Walker against Paul. Out to Thompson. That's a two-pointer from Walker. That shot missing. Some solid D from Paul. Bridges passes to Ayton. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Celtics. Pass to Poirier. It's Brown on the wing. Green against Booker. And Green gets it to go. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Booker, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Devin Booker has got a 70-point game in his history. He is cooking. You might want to check him tonight.
Here's Walker. Banked in off the glass. Walker's got 4 points this quarter.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Paul kicks to Booker. Here's Ayton. 10 points for him. Here's the floater. The shot by Paul, no good. Celtics trail by 18. Right side, Green. Passes it to Poirier. Over Booker. Poirier, no good.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And slam dunk by Sharich.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Booker against Green. It's hauled in by the Suns. Sharich has got his 4th rebound in this one. And up the court come the Suns on the break.
Well, a promising start last year from Mikal Bridges. The offense was there, but it was his impact defensively that has really gotten most people's attention. A lot of great tools for a young player.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And with Bridges and his defense, Greg, coaches speak very highly of his basketball IQ.
And that is why, as a rookie, he would often get assigned to guard the toughest perimeter player. Good size and great instincts make him one of the best young defenders on the team.
And Phoenix making a change here. Neto's checked in. Both free throws good from Bridges. Boston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Walker the pass to Brown. Outside, Green. Brown with it, now guarded by Šarić. And it's blocked.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Brown against Bridges. Outside, Walker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
And he knocks down the first one. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And the city of Boston, 12 championships since 2000, 6 in football, 4 in baseball, and 1 apiece in hockey and basketball.
Greg, you'd have to say Boston has become the sports capital of the country. The fans are knowledgeable, they're passionate, and they are justifiably proud.
Thompson in the corner. Thompson is doubled. Ball stolen. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Pass to Green. Over Booker. And Green with the basket on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 5 assists in the game. Suns leading by 18. Booker outside. Back to Neto. Feeds it to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Neto. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 6 on the shot clock. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Brown, good.
I tell you, what an improvement for Jalen Brown on the offensive end, both in recognition and execution. Hit that pull-up jumper, sir.
Šarić outside. The feed to Ayton. Booker outside. And Šarić kicks to Neto. Over Walker. And it's off the back rim. No good. Celtics trail by 16. Here's Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward Jalen Brown who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Here's Neto. Can they get it? And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Evan Fournier comes in for Green. And then for Phoenix, Kaminsky comes in for Šarić. And Jake Crowder's subbed in for Mikal Bridges. He hits both from the stripe.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Boston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Ayton against Thompson. Inside, and it's blocked. Tries again. Some solid defense from Ayton.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Phoenix leading by 18. Here's Booker, and he lays it straight in. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, just tremendous concentration by Booker. Defense tries to bully him, but he stays completely locked and loaded.
From deep three-point range, no good on the last second attempt there. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Suns on top, running away with this one. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. On the floor for Boston. Brown the small forward with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Fournier out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Williams at the 5 roaming the paint. A nice shot by Tatum.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
The pass to Kaminsky. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Off the inbound. Kaminsky misses. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 18. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
Well, guys, you talk about players coming in, and with a huge impact, Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
Tatum no good on the free throw. And you look at Jason Tatum able to play either forward position. Doris, do you think his future is at the 3 or at the 4?
I think he is interchangeable at either position because his scoring can be devastating. For Jason Tatum, it's really a matter of making sure he continues to gain strength, continue to be a force and factor on the defensive end, and probably enhance his footwork around the rim a little bit.
Here's Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got 24.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Outside, Walker. It's deflected. Fires from deep. No good from Booker. Celtics trail by 16. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Booker outside. Over Smart. Again, the miss by Booker. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Outside Williams. Smart on the wing. A floater. That one doesn't drop. Now the Suns take it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. Booker in the corner. Over Tatum. Again, the miss by Booker. And so it's Boston with it. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And they pick up 2.
Well, solid at recognizing when to attack on the interior. Fournier staying aggressive.
Watch the screen. Screen coming.
Here's Neto, guarded by Walker. Neto surveying the floor. Pass to Crowder. He feeds it to Ayton. Over Williams, and Ayton the bucket on the assist from Crowder. That's 12 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, I think you have to appreciate how Jay Crowder sees the floor. This guy is an unselfish player who wants to get his teammates involved.
And here's Walker. Got a hand on it. On the wing, Booker. He's guarded by Williams.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Now, here's Walker. He's tightly guarded. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Neto, guarded by Walker. Passes to Kaminsky. Feeds it to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, whether it's a dunk or a jump shot, Booker's wide-ranging skills make him a consistent scoring threat.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And here's Walker outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Crowder against Smart. Crowder dishes to Ayton. The inside shot, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
To the paint, here's Tatum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Kaminsky with the ball.
Get there, get there. Out.
He kicks to Booker. Ayton trying to break free. Tries yet again. And no good that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Here's Walker. Another shot, and it's laid in by Fournier.
Evan Fournier has an innate sense of where the basketball is going to come off the rim, and if you don't box him out, he's going to take great use of it.
Pass to Kaminsky. Fournier against Crowder. Booker the pass to Crowder. Shoots over Fournier. Kept alive. Here's Ayton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
DeAndre Ayton, a quality free throw shooter, so you love to see him create opportunities to get there.
Last season, the Suns made DeAndre Ayton the number 1 overall pick in the draft. They had no hesitation, Greg, in making that call.
And when a player like Ayton, who was in the Rookie of the Year combo from the get-go, is available, you have to take him. Not only is the upside sky high for Ayton, but he was an impact player from day one for the Suns.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, if it's possible for a number 1 overall pick to go under the radar, then I think that's what you'd say about DeAndre Ayton last year. Doncic stole the headlines, certainly, but DeAndre Ayton had a big-time start to his career.
Shots good by Walker.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. And the numbers that Ayton put up as a rookie, very impressive.
Well, DeAndre Ayton said the lack of attention didn't bother him at all. This guy showed he can be a focal point on both ends, and he's only going to get better with more repetition.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in. Thompson finds Walker. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 20 points for Kemba Walker.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Paul passes to Saric. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Jason Tatum.
You think back to after the trade from Philadelphia, Dario Saric had a hard time getting settled in with Minnesota. They started him in a bench role, and it wasn't until he became a starter that you saw his productivity increase.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And Doris with Saric coming off the bench is something he's done in the past. But he had better results as a starter last season.
It would appear to me he is much more comfortable as a starter. His shot seems to come a little bit easier. The floor spacing this young man provides is a huge plus for his team.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, Dario Saric has a busier schedule than most NBA players because almost every offseason, guys, he spends his whole summer as one of the key players on the Croatian national team. He's a player who basically plays year-round.
Rejected by Booker. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Shoots over Brown. And the Suns miss again.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, give Saric a lot of credit. He attracted the defender's attention because he looked determined to score it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls from Saric. Saric nails them both.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Walker against Bridges. Brown down low. Back to Walker. They double team Walker. Tatum against Saric. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Suns leading by 19 points. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
2 shots.
Boy, you look at the Suns going forward. They have got to believe a big part of the puzzle is DeAndre Ayton. This guy was the #1 overall pick in last year's draft.
Doris Ayton, a terrific rebounder. He can score in the paint, and of course, he is still improving.
Yeah, what you like about DeAndre Ayton, Kev, is he doesn't just rely on his God-given talent. This guy knows he needs to be more consistent with the jumper, improve his overall defensive awareness, but this guy is willing to put in the work to become a complete and great NBA player.
Saric nails them both. Now Walker. Lays it up off the glass. Walker's got 14 points now in the second half.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 30 points for Devin Booker.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Thompson looking for an opening. Bridges with the steal. And the dunk by Booker.
This guy difficult to match up with in transition because Booker can hit from anywhere on the floor.
Paul against Walker. He's good with the little jumper in close. Walker's got 10 points in the quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Well, that's the court awareness of Mr. Devin Booker. This guy increasingly becoming such a good passer.
Here's Walker. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Oh, just incredible. That spin shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
Yep, that one goes. Saric has got 27 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight, Greg. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Walker. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Phoenix on defense. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Here's Wanamaker. 4 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Releases. The rebound by Johnson. The Suns shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And the pass to Saric. The 3-ball. The shot misses. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Awandu kicks to Ojale. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Awandu. That shot off the mark. The Suns on offense. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's a Kobo. Rebound Boston.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Chris Paul.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Sheck Diallo, he's checked in for Sharich. There's a minute left in the fourth. 3 on the clock. Here's Carter. The rebound by Awundu. Boston shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Ojale. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wanamaker. Here's Akobo. Kicks to Johnson. To the middle. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes, Greg, when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Reed. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up.